Why, hello, little ones. It's a pleasure to see you again. Have you been well since the last time that we were together? I do hope so. We care ever so much about each and every one of you. That's why we created the safe space, so that no matter where you go or what kind of a day you're having, you can always listen to the stories in the safe space. And if you have a sheep, you can be part of it too. Speaking of sheep, since the last time that we were together, we've had an enormous number of new sheep. Would you like to see them? You would? Excellent. All right, let's have a look, shall we?
I see Aaron and Alice and Alicia and Andrew, Amalia, Amelia, Amy, Andrea, Angel, Anne, Ash, Beep, Billy, Blue, Brownie, Bunny, Candy, Cara, Carol, Cassie, Chantel, Charlie, Christopher D, Claire, Cody, Connor, Crystal, Danny, Diana, Dodie, E, Elliot, Emily, Eve, Evelyn, Finn, Freak, FTM, Glitter, God's Angel System, Gracie, Hannah, Hyphen, Isabel, Jack, Jaxie, John, Jenny and Jane, Kai, Karen, Kate, Kinsu, Kit, Lammy, Left, Leo, Lily, Little Llama, Lizzie, Luca, Lunar System, Marigold, Mason, Maribel, Mia, Minnie, Misty, Nikki, Nobody, Nothing, Orchid, Oscar, Oxys, Pan, Pearl, Pippin, Potato, Raja, Rosie, Scarlet, Sarah, Seven, Sierra, Shicey, Sunny, Sunshine, Susie, Timmy, Titch, Thomas, Torin, Tutu,
and Yuki. What wonderful names! And you know what? They're all your names. That's right, those are your names on the sheep on the wall. That way you can always be a part of the safe space, no matter what. Now then, this time I picked out a wonderful story for us to read. It's all about two little kittens who like to create color. But what have I done with it? It's not over here by the sheep and little Bo Peep in this wondrous tree. How did that get there? Goodness. And it's not over here by Bitsy and Betsy and the castle. And look at this, another tree grew. How marvelous, wonderful things happening in the safe space, don't you think? But that still doesn't answer where the book is. I wonder where it could be. I know. Let's have a look in the chest, shall we? Excuse me, Mr. Bear. We'll have to move you temporarily. Isn't he a lovely bear? He's so terribly pink, and he has this perfectly lovely heart with a terribly important word written on it. Do you know what that word is? Yes, it's love. L-O-V-E. Love. And that is a terribly important word to remember, because you are loved. All right, Mr. Bear, we'll have to move you temporarily while we open up the chest. What's this? More books. And sure enough, here's the book we're looking for. The Color Kittens. We'll let you hold that, Mr. Bear, while we close up the chest, so you'll have a place to sit and listen to the story too. There you are. Up you go. Now then, are you ready? Do you have your blankie or your stuffie or your favorite toy? If not, go and get them. We'll be right here waiting for you. Do you have them now? Excellent. All right, everyone gather round, snuggle up, and be sure to put your best listening ears on as we read The Color Kittens.
The Color Kittens by Margaret Wise Brown. Illustrated by Alice and Martin Provenson. Once there were two color kittens with green eyes, Brush and Hush. They liked to mix and make colors by splashing one color into another. They had buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of color to splash around with. Out of these colors they would make all the colors of the world. The buckets had the colors written on them, but of course the kittens couldn't read. They had to tell by the colors. "It's very easy," said Brush. "Red is red, blue is blue," said Hush. But they had no green. "No green paint," said Brush and Hush. And they wanted green paint, of course, because nearly every place they liked to go was green. Green as cat's eyes, green as grass, by streams of water, green as glass. So they tried to make some green paint. Brush mixed red paint and white paint together. And what did that make? It didn't make green, but it made pink. Pink as pigs, pink as toes, pink as a rose or a baby's nose. Then Hush mixed yellow and red together, and it made orange. Orange as an apple tree, orange as a bumblebee, orange as the setting sun sinking slowly in the sea. The kittens were delighted, but it didn't make green. Then they mixed red and blue together. And what did that make? It didn't make green, but it made a deep, dark purple. Purple as violets, purple as prunes, purple as shadows on late afternoons. Still no green. And then... Oh, wonderful kittens! Oh, Brush! Oh, Hush! At last, almost by accident, the kittens poured a bucket of blue and a bucket of yellow together, and it came to pass that they made a green as grass. Green as the green leaves on a tree, green as the islands in the sea. The little kittens were so happy with all the colors that they had made that they began to paint everything around them. They painted green leaves and red berries, and purple flowers and pink cherries, red tables and yellow chairs, black trees with golden pears. Then the kittens got so excited they knocked their buckets upside down, and all the colors ran together. Yellow, red, a little blue, and a little black, and that made brown. Brown as a tugboat, brown as an old goat, brown as a beaver. And in that brown the sun went down. It was evening, and the colors began to disappear in the warm, dark night. The kittens fell asleep in the warm, dark night with all their colors out of sight, and as they slept, they dreamed their dream. A wonderful dream of a red rose tree that turned all white when you counted 3. Ready now? Count with me. 1, 2, 3. Look, the red changed to white, didn't it? Of a purple land and a pale pink sea, where apples fell from a golden tree. And then a world of Easter eggs that danced about on short little legs. And they dreamed that a green cat danced with a little pink dog, till they all disappeared in a soft gray fog. And suddenly Brush woke up and Hush woke up. It was morning. They crawled out of bed into a big, bright world. The sky was wild with sunshine. The kittens were wild with purring and pouncing. Pounce, pounce, pounce. They got so pouncy they knocked over all the buckets and the colors all ran out together. There were all the colors in the world, and the color kittens had made them. And look, see all the colors mixing together? What are they? I see blue and yellow and purple and light blue and pink and green. Quite the rainbow, isn't it? The end.
Wasn't that a wonderful story? The color kittens there with all their buckets of paint, all of the time creating wonderful colors, trying to create green. Very interesting. You know, it's like that on the inside as well as the outside sometimes. I know on the inside of us, when we take the time to cooperate with each other, we can do marvelous things, like create the safe space, for example. And just like all of us can cooperate together to do great things, so can all of you. So, be sure to cooperate with your older brothers and sisters and listen to them. And older brothers and sisters, listen to the littles as well. And together, you'll all be able to accomplish wonderful things, just like the color kittens. I think that would be a good thing to do. Don't you? All right, little ones, that's all for this time. We'd like to thank your older brothers and sisters for letting you come to visit us in the safe space. And before we go, there are 3 very important things to remember, aren't there? And I thought it would be an excellent idea if we all said them together. So, always remember that you are loved, that you are strong, and that you are not alone. I'm Percival. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.